Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Adam, I'm a pianist and this is my Learning Rach 3 series. In this series I'm going to be sharing my journey of learning this huge concerto, and each episode I'm going to share a little bit of it that I've been working on and talk a little bit about how I'm practicing it. So today is episode 2 and I'm working on another section of the third movement today. So let's get into it. Here's the clip. Okay, so I've got my score here. I'm going to put some music up on the screen and scribble a little bit. So let's have a look. All right, so the section that I worked on today goes from here to here, this bracket. This is a different edition to what I practiced from, so that's why I'm a little bit confused. All right, so the way I practiced it today was a few different ways, but what really helped was dotted rhythms. I know that sounds really basic, but I'll tell you why. If you have a look at the left hand, especially like here, so the difficult thing is that you don't really hear all of this, but it's really difficult to execute these jumps. And a lot of pianists, what they'll do is sort of fluff the left hand, and at a high speed, you kind of maybe need to do that a little bit and you can get away with it. But you know, I still want to play the right notes, so I'm doing my best. But you're practicing it in dotted rhythms, da, 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 dum, ba bum, ba bum, ba bum. Really, like especially like from here, we're going like da, 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 da. That really helps snap between the different positions because the left hand has to go da, ba bum, and you really have to snap very quickly. So I did a lot of dotted rhythm practice like that today. Another way that I like to practice that maybe I'll talk about more is, and I don't see a lot of people talking about this much, but someone showed this to me and it's really helpful when you're working through really difficult sections where there's a lot of notes and there's a lot of big coordinating movements. What I like to do first, and maybe I'll demonstrate this in another video, is kind of play through the passage but not really do the fingers, kind of like what one of my teachers would call like ghosting the fingers. And what I want to do is move the arms between the notes. So pretend to play the notes, but you're focusing on coordinating your arms. Because sometimes I think when you're focusing on playing something really difficult and you're focusing on the notes, you get really stuck in your hands and you can get really tense here. So I'm trying to just practice moving around and kind of getting my arms to remember all of the different positions it has to get in for this. So I do a lot of that kind of ghosting practice just to practice the big movements, because there's a lot of big movements in this piece. It's not just fine fiddly stuff. There is some of that, but there's a lot of moving around and you've got to really coordinate with your whole body. So that's what I'm focusing on. I probably will wrap it up soon. There's not much. Okay, so let's have a look at this section. Like from like here. So this also was really fiddly. Especially all these jumps in the left hand. Same thing, dotted rhythms helped. Also practicing eyes closed is really helpful just to get that proprioception for all of these jumps. A lot of the challenge that I'm finding at the moment is jumps. Yeah. Anyway, that's probably enough for today. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you want to follow along. I'm going to keep sharing a little bit at a time. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. All right. See you next time.